Hey everyone, I hope you're all well. I've just come in this evening to pull some cards on this full moon, this full super moon in Aries, and it's the fourth super moon, consecutive super moon, and the last super moon of the year. It's the harvest moon, and it's also the feast of the archangels. So I'm using the angel tarot for our reading today. I'm asking for some guidance for the highest and greatest good for the collective, for anyone who views this video. How are you finding these energies? It's been a real intense time, hasn't it? Sudden changes coming up. Things that maybe we didn't anticipate happening, and how have we dealt with those changes, or any challenges that may have presented themselves to us. We've had some real tests, so I'm just waiting for the angels to come through. There we go. No? There we go. The Page of Fire, bringing in that good news. The Ten of Earth, yes, really, that's beautiful. The Ace of Fire. And the Seven of Water. That one came out and I put it back in and it's come back out again, so obviously. Then we have the Moon, the Star, wow. The King of Air. So the Page of Fire, bringing in change, good news, something new coming in. This Aries full moon is opposing the Sun in Libra, so the full moon and the Sun conversing with each other, and Aries is the I am, the Sun is in Libra, and that is us. So it's how are we communicating with each other from our I am presence. This is a time of soul contracts and an initiation into the eclipse season. So this is all around endings and beginnings. So sudden changes that could really create some disharmony within us, and how are we dealing with that, and allowing any kind of imbalance to dissolve this evening in this full moon. The page brings in good news, something new coming in, and you can see there the dragon with her head and the baby dragon inside the egg. And today I have been to the beach with my husband and our dogs, and we have been just having a day of rebalancing. And I've seen golden dragons everywhere. So there's this energy, a mystical energy that came through with the equinox of dragons, of elementals. And this is a new energy that we can tap into. The mer people are today at the beach are connecting and meditating and connecting with the mer people to Neptune. And so there's a mystical energy around us for us to tap into. And when we tap into the mystical energy, it creates a portal that raises our vibration, it raises our consciousness into a place of beautiful protection. So new energy coming in, mystical energy coming in. And I've seen this from the equinox, when that portal opened, full of elementals, full of magic. So this is coming through this evening. Really tap into it and allow it to bring us into balance. The north nodes and the south nodes, the moon's nodes, are being activated as the north node is in Aries and the south node is in Libra. So Libra's the south node where we are doing our transformation, where we are alchemizing relationships, so contracts. Pluto is squaring the nodes. That Pluto, the planet of transmutation and helping us to really transform and to alchemize old paradigms, old perceptions. And if we have a wound in our I am presence, that wound will project into every single person that we come into contact with. So it's a powerful time of healing, a powerful time of going within, connecting to our hearts, feeling our ancestors around us, our angels. The veil is very thin and they're helping us to cleanse old conditioning from our ancestry, from our ancestral line. So there's a healing in this moment in time that's going to go back through our lineage, back through our past lives. So it's so important this evening to really just allow things to dissolve, allow things to surface, and to feel the heaviness, feel the upset, and feel the doubt. And is these emotions, these challenges that we place on ourselves, worth us not stepping into that place of peace, that place of freedom in our I am presence, looking out into a reflection with everyone that we come into contact with, looking into that reflection with love. So immense healing this evening, initiating this portal that we're going to be traveling through now to the eclipse season in October. So this is a beautiful time of really getting to know ourselves, really feeling the joy of life, remembering the excitement of life. The 10 of Earth, happy ever after. To focus on that, the angels are asking us to use our imagination at this time, to merge into our imagination, to really visualize. And you can see there the family are all together, happy. The angels are all around them. So they have this angelic support. And they have stepped into their faith. The 10 of Earth, the 10 of Pentacles, is completion. absolute joy. And as we let go of the wounding of our I am presence, this is where we step into, because we have maybe have harmed ourselves, to go into resistance in accepting happiness and love. So this is a time of opening our hearts. And you can see the green is really standing out to me in this card. Activating our heart chakra. And then we have the Ace of Fire, new beginnings coming in. As we focus on this and merge with that, with the vision, with the flexibility, not holding on to things rigidly, with flexibility and allowing things to form in a divine way. This brings in new beginnings. So we have fire here, 2 fire cards, and earth, bringing in that passion and sending it out into our reality. This is the Ace of Fire. Whatever you are wishing for, this is confirmation, it's coming. So feel the excitement of whatever your inspirations are, holding on to them, feeling them, speaking them into existence. And then the base, we have the moon, Archangel Haniel, coming through, helping us and guiding us on this full moon, of releasing these powerful activations that are occurring within us, these initiations that we have been going through. Archangel Haniel is the Archangel of Grace. She brings integrity. She helps us with any interviews, anything that we are presenting. She helps us to do everything with grace. She activates our clairvoyance, our clairaudience, our clairaudience. So all our spiritual gifts, especially this full moon, we're being activated. Our spiritual gifts are being activated as we let go of anything that's clouding our vision, any doubts, any confusion, letting it all go now, seeing through the fog of confusion. Archangel Aniel is standing forward, surrounding us all with her beautiful energy this evening, bringing through healing, and any healing that we may require. So call on Archangel Haniel, feel her divine presence, working with the energy of this full moon, of holding the vision of our greatest potential and allowing everything else to fall away. And then we have the star, Archangel Jophiel, helping us to see the beauty. We've gone through some challenges, we've gone through some losses, to help us to see the beauty of life and the beauty of ourselves, the beauty of our soul, to see the beauty in our relationships. This is the star card. Confirmation that our wishes are being fulfilled in the most beautiful ways. To not lose heart, to not get despondent, to stay strong during this time, to stay empowered during this time. This is the card of Aquarius, and Aquarius is the water bearer, even though it's an air card. So water is consciousness, and the water bearer is showering us with the messages from the higher realms, with that higher consciousness, with the higher wisdom. You can see Archangel Jophiel there, pouring the waters on earth, replenishing our soul, activating our soul. The star is right above her. The star constellations we're being activated every time we look up into the night sky, into the full moon, into the stars. The cosmos is all a part of nature, and as we look up into the night sky, we are re-energized. So a wonderful evening of focusing on our inspiration, our beautiful inspirations, focusing on everything that's beautiful in our lives, and allowing the beauty of our life to alchemize any lower energy. Because as we see the beauty, the situations in our life start to dissolve, because we're focusing on the beauty. The beauty of life becomes stronger. We create beautiful experiences in our life when we focus on beauty. And there's a fire within us all that is growing and growing, this passion. Our soul's guidance is getting louder and louder. And Archangel Jophiel is saying it's okay to follow your soul guidance. It's going to lead you into a beautiful and uplifting reality. Then we have the Seven of Water. So during this time, we may get a little sidetracked on what it is we're meant to do. You can see all those gems shining in the water. Whatever you choose will grow. Whatever you focus on will grow. So this is a card of focusing on one thing, and a message coming through that any procrastination is coming to an end now, because things are starting to shift. Aries, Chiron is in Aries, bringing through the healing of the I Am Presence. So where we may have held back or felt in any kind of way stuck, things are going to start shifting for us now, because those old thought forms, those old stories that we told ourselves, no longer have power over us. So we're starting to see now with clarity what it is that activates us from the inside. So this evening, let all the confusion dissolve in this light. Quieten our minds. And then the King of Air. And you can see he has his sword upright, connecting to that divine guidance. And he is guiding all his thoughts in one way, which is the ending of this, because this is old emotions that kept us stuck, all fearful anxieties kept us stuck. But the King of Swords holding his sword. Also, this card is Libra, the scales, keeping ourselves in alignment, not letting our minds go off in different directions and become scattered, keeping nice and balanced. This is our thoughts, and the King there is leading all his thoughts on one path. So I'm asking now for a card from Anastasia. There we go, on straight away. The birth of creation. We're birthing, we're going through and building a new reality. And with everything that we do is flowing out from our heart space into our reality. This is, you can see there, this birthing of this egg. We're going through this stage. The light is entering now that shell. And again, this is green, it's the heart center, cracking our hearts open. Cracking us open and connecting us to the language of light. The language that is infused with higher consciousness, that goes out and creates and opens portals into new realities of higher timelines. So we're going through this stage of all cycles ending. Today is a number 9 day, and we've had a succession of activations of the number 9 during this month. And today on the 29th, the full moon, the feast of the archangels. It's 9 is perfection. It's an ending. So some cycles are falling away now to really stay in a place of peace. Peace is the antidote to any fear, any fearful thoughts. Come back to peace. And as we are going through this initiation, through this time, the birth of creation, we're letting go of the old, and that can feel challenging. We may want to grip hold and hold on, but we're holding on with pain. To let go and open up to the joys of the energy signature keeps coming through. Everything that we are touching, we are leaving our energy signature. So we're already, these cards are high vibrational cards. These are connecting to the galactics. The galactic masters of light come through these cards. So we are receiving messages from the higher realms to trust them. Everything that we are touching, everything that we are creating is raising in vibration. Everything around us. So the lower dense energy will fall away, whether it is a workplace, a career, a relationship, a home. There's things starting to shift, especially with the Aries and the Libra axis. Old relationships that we've held on to, that our soul contracts have finished, will start to move and shift, and to allow that to happen. Not grip hold of anything, don't grasp onto anything. Use your everything that you touch, everything that you do, leave your energy signature. Just like our thumbprint, our fingerprints are all different. We're all shifting into the higher dimensions. Everything in this room is of a higher dimension, especially the altar behind me is connected to the heavenly dimensions. In this temple that's dedicated to Kuan Yin, we have the Buddha behind, who is the embodiment of Buddhas. So everything around us that we are creating around us is coming from the high vibration, because if we wasn't, we wouldn't attain it, it wouldn't be around us. And it's not about the material world, it's about the sacredness of the things that we're bringing in around us. So the oils that we work with, our sacred tools that we work with, our symbols, everything is from the divine, is from the higher realms, and we have it all around us. The things that are not relevant in our lives now are falling away. And so enjoy the process. It's easy when we flow. It's easy when we let go, when we breathe, and we remember our soul knows the way, and to really trust and have faith in that. So I'm just going to go to Archangel Michael's cards. Sword of Light, Bradley Valentine's cards, and ask, feeling Archangel Michael stepping around us all now. And we have, don't settle for less. Each one of us is a child of the divine, and when we're holding on to things that really cause us pain, we're settling for less. And that is not to go into resistance, it's to realise, to let go with love, with ease, and allow our soul to flow, and listen to our intuition before we make any decisions. Don't, especially at this time, don't make any rash decisions. Don't be pressured into making a decision. Listen to our intuition, listen to our angels, listen to Archangel Michael guiding us. We brought things around us when we were in a place of lack of self-worth, where we may have gone into over-pleasing, being codependent on other people making us happy, or not being happy if somebody else wasn't happy, or so the codependency was there. And now we're taking ownership of ourselves and knowing that we can create the best, the happiest. We can create it when we believe we are worthy. And this is about standing in our worthiness and not settling for less. If we are doubtful, step back, because other options will come in. So if you're making any decisions at this time, just take some time, because it might seem like an amazing opportunity, but something better will come along. Just listen to your intuition. You will know. You will have this fire that's burning inside us, is growing, becoming stronger, and we will know which direction to start to move in. So this is a wonderful time of things starting to shift and new things coming in. And during these times it can be a little bit challenging, because what we've known is moving away, and we're bringing in the unknown. We're trusting in our visions and our feelings of upliftment, and that is intangible, but it will soon become manifest. So I'm asking now, I'm just going to, and the Starks pack as well, the Sacred Light, for one last message for this evening. I've enjoyed spending the full moon with you all, and thank you so much for listening. So I'm asking for a message, a final message. There we go. Angelic realms. There you go. The angels are all around us. We ask and they're there. There are angels from the higher realms assisting us, the galactic angels coming through, the galactic angels of light coming through, as we are lifted up into our higher consciousness, where we merge into that angelic realm. Feel the expansion of it, feel the protection, feel the divine love, the divine healing that's coming from this card this evening. Allowing anything that is blocking us, allowing the healing of our I am presence, our divine blueprint, our authentic self, allowing the healing to occur so that we can see with crystal clear vision, and we can live and love as the angels and bring that heaven on earth within and all around us. So on this Feast of the Archangels, what better message to end with? Completion, knowing that we are never alone, ever. We may feel that we're going through these challenges alone, but we're not. We have our angels, the angelic realms all around us. And as this portal opened on the equinox, mystical beings entering and us connecting with them. And when we're in that place of connecting with the angelic realms, with the mystical beings, it's pure protection, because nothing can interfere with us, because we're surrounded with divine love and light. So whatever you're going through, whatever whatever, whether it's something small or something that is really challenging. Call on your angels. Call on Archangel Aniel this evening. And I'm sending you so much love and wishing you all angel blessings, sending healing to anyone who needs it. And thank you so much for listening. Thank you. God bless. Thank you.